Alright, here we go, heading out for day 15, and we're still motivated to get it done. I will say it's starting to get worn down a little bit with just how little deer movement and deer photos that we've been getting over the last couple weeks. When I first put those cameras in before the season started, and it was crazy. We're getting pictures in there almost, just so regularly. Every other day, the minimum was we were getting pictures of either little tiny buck, lots of does were in there. And now over the last, I guess since the season started, just haven't gotten anything in there. And it's a little frustrating. It's a little frustrating because I don't think we're the ones, I guess you never really know about if you're blowing stuff out of there or not, but, I know we're only there a very minimal specific time of the day, but, it's just frustrating. It wears on you. It's still pretty early. Compared to the most seasons, this is the earliest I've started hunting. So that probably has something to do with it a little bit. Usually I don't even start hunting till October 1st. This year we were like way in middle of September. We were already in there, and so we did let a doe go, and so we'll see if I regret that. It's still in the back of my mind a little bit, but this is more turning into a vlog, I feel like, than any hunting action, because there's just no action. But that's why I do it, just to show the difference of what it's like to hunt out of state versus San Diego, and how the challenges that we have with the weather and the amount of people here, and the deer movement, and how they go nocturnal a lot of times, and it just, all that together adds up to a very, very, very tough hunt. So, but hey, it's 4:30 right now. We're driving up. We'll be in the stand by 5:30, and sit there till 8. Come back to work and do it all over again. So until we get that opportunity. As we get into October here, the deer movements, the bucks should really start to move here soon. Looking around, especially as it starts to get a little bit cooler towards the end of October here. So, we just gotta be ready in the tree. One thing I will say is, been a few days here and there. Yesterday was kind of one of them where I just wasn't into it, sitting in the tree, daydreaming, looking at my phone. But for the most part, lesson learned from last year is, for the most part, we're sitting there. It's a short amount of time we're sitting there, so it's not hard to pay attention. It's not an all-day sit. Have my bow in my hand. I'm ready to go, so there's less movement when you're sitting in the tree and ready to go when that buck shows up. So hopefully we continue to do that as it goes on. It gets harder and harder, obviously, when you don't see anything whatsoever to keep your interest. But just knowing that, that any second those deer are going to be right on top of you kind of keeps you on your toes there. So, all right, guys, we'll see you at the top of the mountain. All right, heading in now, and man, this weather is about about as bipolar as you can get, I feel like, this season, man, and that could be a huge portion of it. Yesterday was 50 degrees, 49, 50 degrees here. This morning, it's 66. You can be in shorts and a t-shirt out here. 16-degree difference. Unbelievable in a day. And that's what we've been getting all season. The lowest it's been out here is 47. It's been as high as 69 during our heat waves. And now we're back up to 66 after you stay at 50. So, you know, that's, I guess, until also probably a little consistency in the weather would be nice. And, but I'm not going to complain too much. It has been pretty nice to hunt in, you know, not winter clothes. So, all right, here we go. Half-mile hike in. And let's get set up. Guys, we finally had deer in front of us this morning. 20 yards. Just a doe and two babies, but they're just over the hill over here. But I gotta get out of the tree stand. It's just a doe and two babies. I let her go. So we're gonna try and back out of this way. Not to spook them too much. And then I'll walk down the other way to the truck. So let's see if we can get out of here. Alright guys, man. Finally, we got some action. Got on camera. And we backed out of there, but I actually had bumped them at the bottom of the mountain. They made it all the way to the bottom. But I just didn't see which direction they went to, and it was the same deer, I'm pretty sure. But exciting, man. Finally, live deer while sitting in the stand. And we could have had a shot opportunity at 40 on her, but you know, something to talk about, I guess, is you take that shot or not. I personally, this early in the season, am not going to take a doe, especially that has two fawns with her, because not only that, then I risk those two fawns not surviving. So as a I personally will wait to take a doe until probably more closer to the second part of the season for this tag, and then a doe that is by herself. So that's kind of just my personal thing there. Even though I haven't had this tag filled in San Diego, I personally would rather not fill it than to take that shot. So that's my thoughts on that. But pretty exciting, and you know, kind of revamps you a little bit, revives the life in the hunt, and you know, just kind of gives you some hope, I guess, for later on this month. I'm going to take a day or two off here from hunting, and then hit it hard maybe once this weekend, and hard again next week. So we'll see, guys. You know, the ruts, at least for this area, end of October usually. It's kind of what I've noticed the last 2 years with the pictures, and we'll stay at it. It's going to happen. There's going to be a buck there eventually. So until day 16. All right, I believe the national forests are opening up here this weekend with the weather change. So hope everyone has their, I guess would be considered a reopening weekend. And good luck.